Hello everybody, welcome to our last Tuesday chess stream, and Paul is here. Hi Paul. Paul.
Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Meantime, hello Vieredin. Hi Time Zombie. Time Zombie asked a very interesting question, Paul. Not sure if you saw.
Yes, I'm here. Hear you?
Yeah. Who do you think would be better at Crazy House, you or me? Paul? Hello? Hello?
What,
No.
you're asking me?
Yes. Who do you think would be better at
Yes,
Crazy
can you hear
House?
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good question. We should actually play and find out.
Well, oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Time Zombie. Oh, no, this isn't the last one. It's the last one before Christmas because I'm going on a brain stopped working. Christmas break, and then I think Paul has like some tournament next week, right? So it's actually the last one this year, isn't it?
Yeah, I will be leaving on the 20th.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right. So before New Year, let's change the title of the stream. All right. So Paul, what is the plan for today? Paul?
Okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's a lag.
Oh. Do you hear me from my stream or do you hear me from the Discord?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Hello? No, I hear you from the Discord. Yeah, but I'm not sure if there's a lag.
Yeah, it seems like there is a lag.
Ah, there is a lag. Ah, that's an
Maybe you can restart and see if it helps.
Okay. Should I restart my computer? I can do that, and then I can jump on Discord after.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'll be back.
Well, also quickly my brain doesn't work today. Restart my Discord. You never know. Is it the Discord problem or is it the internet? You never know, right? Discord has had their issues recently as well. It's hard to predict which one it is, but we're gonna solve the issue. And if it doesn't work, we're gonna figure something out. So yeah, the Thursday stream will be technically cancelled. And the Saturday stream may be cancelled as well. Sunday, Shogi should be back as usual. I think. No, actually, could be also cancelled. Not sure because I come back on that day. But on Monday evening, we will have this special commentary of WSL game. Next week, Tuesday stream will be cancelled, and next week, Thursday stream might be normal. Yep. And then the question, when do we come back to the normal schedule? Yeah, we won't be coming back to normal chess schedule because I will have to take a German course. German test. And cancel one more chess stream. But hey, I will start learning German. So the problem with Crazy House, guys, is that the pieces are too strong. Let me join Paul. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, does it work okay now?
Yeah, is there a lag?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, looks like you can hear me and I can hear you well.
Cool, okay, woof. Okay, so what do we do today?
Okay, so yeah, what your I was thinking before we first start, there's this cool website that I want to share with you and
Oh,
share with everyone else. Is
okay.
that okay with you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So it's called openingtree.com.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great website. Last time, I don't know if you recall, but we did the chess personality quiz, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, every time before we start, I'll show you one cool chess site. Well, I'll try to come up with something new each time that you haven't heard of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if all of you are aware of this website, but this is pretty cool. So if there's a particular opponent that you want to prepare for, you can actually use this and see how many games are in the database. Not only can you search the games in the Chess database, but you can also do that for chess.com.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there are other sites as well. But why don't you put in your username and check to see how many games are there in the database?
Notable chess players. So standard rules, Crazy House, notable chess players, Leech username, I guess.
Yeah, just check to see like what kind of openings you play on a regular basis. I think it would be pretty cool. As a competitive chess player myself, what I need to be aware of each time is what kind of openings do I play often on like these chess sites like chess.com or chess, so that I know um, what my opponents are preparing for me, every time before we actually play.
So I played more d4 than e4. This is only two moves I've been playing, apparently. And I have more wins for e4 in under percentage wise.
That's interesting.
But it's the number of games is like 23 versus 109. So
Try click on the D4.
d4, okay.
Yeah, and
Click.
see if that represents a correct. Um.
Um,
Oh yeah, much better. Okay, it's a lot bigger now.
yeah.
So yeah, if this is a true correct representation of the openings you play.
Well, I used to play a lot of those, so naturally I would have more of those. It's only recently that I started playing the other pawn.
This is where you are white or where you are black?
I'm
White,
white.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like you do really well against D5.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on for a second. It's 23 and 25. That
Yeah,
means
it's a
it's
draw, yeah.
half half. Yeah.
So
Interesting.
I don't think I have enough like data on myself. Like I didn't play this many games to like analyze it deeply.
Okay, well take a look at my games then.
Okay.
Um my username is Hawaiian Dragon.
Was it like wait, let me just copy it.
Yeah. Okay, I think there's not really that much lag now, so I can talk
Cool.
more freely.
That's
It
yeah.
was it was harder earlier.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like, hello flutes. Oh, you play many phones, it seems. Not only the two
Okay.
middle ones.
So maybe you can click on the analyze games
Yeah, it's
because
loading.
it's still loading, but you will be able to see while we're waiting. So if you click on analyze games, try do that. Oh no, or actually no, sorry, click the mute moves. Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
So you can see that I try to play all sorts. Okay, so I'm not sure, in the shogi world if like there are sites like this, but if you play in
No, they
like many chess,
aren't.
oh, there aren't. Okay. So if you play a lot of like chess tournaments, you have to, try to hide your repertoire, your main repertoire. So what I try to do is I try to play all kinds of stuff online
Hmm.
to keep my opponents, from figuring out what I actually play.
Makes sense. Why not make a secret account then?
I could. I used to do that, but then I just have like too many secret accounts and I forget their passwords and also I want to go over my games like each time I play,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all over the place. So I
Um,
think it's too
ma-
difficult to
makes
keep track
sense.
of accounts.
Whoa,
You-
A4.
you-
It's such a good move. You should keep playing it. You have 100% of wins.
Thanks, Time Zombie.
A password manager. Yeah, I use the one too.
Yeah, my boss uses that too. Yeah, I should. Which one do you recommend?
Well, I use the key pass.
Oh yeah, yeah, KeyPass. I heard KeyPass is good. Let
Yeah.
me try make note of that so that I can do that myself. Is it free?
Yeah.
Okay, and I hope it's safe. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much safe it stores stuff on your computer. So as long as your computer is safe, it should be safe. It's not a cloud. So
Okay, so I'll do that.
basically, every time you open it, you have to input a password, master password, and then you have
Mm.
access to all the passwords. You can copy them. And the fun fact is, funny thing is, it's gonna delete the password from your. I have no idea how that word is in English. You know how you copy paste something and then you forgot about it? This will delete the password from what you copied. So you're not gonna paste
Oh.
it by mistake after 1 minute or so.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's very safe and secure.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to mention this one thing. On the reason why I like Lichess is that you see the percentage, the winning percentage for white, black, and also the draw percentage, which you don't really see on other sites like ChessBase. ChessBase will show like the average, wins for white, average wins for black, but
Shogi
you don't.
also doesn't show it.
No, Lichess does. Lichess
Lich-
does.
Liches.
So
Lishogi,
one
I
of my
said. Liches, yeah.
yeah, likes Lichess because of that reason.
I drew a game yesterday and it was such a horrible draw. Anyway.
Uh, you wanna go over that?
No, it's just I shouldn't play when I'm going to sleep basically.
Okay, so today, okay, I was thinking of showing you like a one game where I drew and where I was down 2 pawns. It was a king rook and yeah, it was wait, let me think. Yeah, king and rook versus king, rook, and 2 pawns. And I was the one without the 2 pawns.
Ooh,
So
okay.
yeah, I can show that to you, and then I like to do some studies and game studies. Well, actually, I don't really consider them studies. It's more simple puzzles, which I think is a good review for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, someone said, "Who is the
Stronger
better
at
player?"
Crazy House. Yeah, Time Zombie said it.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Like, let's do 4 games of Crazy House. I'm interested. I think you will beat me. I think you're the better player because of
Yeah, I
your
don't
show.
think so.
So we should try that, just for
Sure.
fun. And you can challenge me whatever time control you prefer. Yeah, I think it would be fun for everybody because on the stream you have a lot of people. I think most of them are like shogi players. Yeah,
I
correct me if I'm
invited
wrong.
you.
Yeah, you guys can start a prediction.
Prediction.
Yeah, I bet for Carol, but I'm not gonna purposely lose. But I think Carol's gonna win. Shogi Harbor's gonna win. Okay,
Who
so
will
yeah, I
win?
think it's fair that we do 4 games, white black.
Sure. I don't know how long will be each game, but 4 games.
Yeah, I think 4 games. Like if it's 2, then that's kind of short. 4, I think is good for a match.
Okay. Got it. Wait, this is not chess. Oh my god, it's gonna mess up with my brain. Okay.
And the problem with Crazy House is that there aren't that many openings or opening theory
Yeah.
compared to chess or shogi. That's why I like shogi a lot better than Crazy House.
Oh my god, this is so much. They should do it at leeches like this pieces in hand. It's so much more compact. It's smaller. Should do it. I started a prediction time zombie. Yeah. Guys wanna predict.
Okay, chess.
You can make Nifu in this type, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's no restrictions. It's
Okay.
just that when you drop a pawn, you can't place it on the first and the last rank.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit worried now. May have already messed up in the opening, but it's hard. There's not really that much flexibility here, like shogi.
Yeah.
I feel like we're playing on a 4x4 shogi board.
Shogi board, yeah.
What I mean?
I feel more confident than playing chess, I have to admit.
More confident in chess than shogi?
More confident in Crazy House than in chess.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think you won the psychological battle.
Yeah.
Maybe yeah, I have small kind of regrets that we're playing Crazy House.
I,
Okay.
I I don't think. Yeah, it's a difficult variant though. Like I cannot see the moves because how the piece move, like how the pawns are too strong in this variant too. So suddenly it's next to your king and you're like, what type of situation.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Chat gives 3-1 odds in favor of Shogi Harbor. So does that mean 3 wins for Shogi Harbor and 1 win for me? Okay.
I have to be careful because I just promoted a bishop in my head, and this is not how this game works. No bottom pawn SG. Oh, wait, so you cannot drop the pawn on your back rank as well?
No, you can't. Yeah. I mean, because it's just like shogi. Like you have to have a legal move.
No, I
You
mean
know.
your bottom rank. So like if I would drop pawn on h1, that's legal, right?
No. Oh no, you can't do that because the pawns start from the second rank. so that's not
Oh, okay.
possible.
So it's like possible
Yeah,
only
so,
here.
so that's different from shogi. Yeah, shogi you can put pawns anywhere.
Oh, that makes them more makes it weird.
But I have played a lot of not shogi, a lot of Crazy House, so I feel confident in my ability. But then again, I'm playing against someone that has played like so many games of shogi, so this is going to be actually interesting. It's an interesting fight.
Oh shit! I messed up already. That's not good. That's not good.
Bearden is confident that I will win, but we'll see. I mean, this is just for fun, but you guys are making this a big deal. You guys are playing for channel points. It doesn't really matter if I win or lose. Yeah, this is just for fun. But I think this is really entertaining for the spectators. But yeah,
Hmm.
I remember in the stream someone was saying that like the one of the top Crazy House players after learning like shogi for a couple months,
Mm-hmm.
they are like 2 or 3 dan,
Wow.
which is really amazing. So I think that goes for shogi players that switch to chess. You know, they can become expert in just like a couple months.
Yeah.
And I already think you are at least an expert level. I don't know about openings. We'll keep that. We'll put that separate. But in terms of your middle game, like planning, strategy, tactics, you're at least expert, I say, or close to expert.
I'm too concentrated on the game.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm keeping the viewers
I think I'm dead.
some task.
Surely.
Yeah, I think next year I'm gonna try to play in the Crazy House Championship. I think that would be
What?
fun.
No way.
Okay, let's do this.
Ooh, that's cool. Good
Yeah, I
job.
got really lucky there because you gave me that bishop. But I think I was worse off in the opening.
I don't think so. I gave a free pawn and stuff.
20 in a row. That is absurd. I'm not even confident beating anyone 20 in a row. So The person challenging Katask has to do that. Unreal. Should do this. Here's my mission.
Hmm.
So the Crazy House World Champion, Time Zombie, is he Katask or is he someone else? Jan Lee? Yeah, I thought Jan Lee is the all-time Crazy House World Champion. He just calculates real fast. He's a Crazy House god. I think he'd be really good at shogi too if he plays.
This is so bad. You're just beating me because of your chess. Oh
I
god.
know. Yeah, well, yeah, or maybe it's the openings. I think. Yeah, because I play e4, e5 a lot, and I know the dangers to it. But then again, I don't know. If you survive the opening, you might get me in the middle game. But of course, if we play shogi 20 games, I will lose all 20. Yeah, of course when you play at your hardest, there's no chance. Okay, let's see here.
Try to make it more complex.
Gotta yeah, I want my bishop. Are you gonna take it next?
I don't understand what's happening. What are you trying to do? I don't
Well,
understand.
this is one of the techniques in Crazy House is to build a ladder. So I have like those 4 pawns.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that's a technique that I'm using, and I might sacrifice my knight for the pawn and put the pawn on g6. That's what I'm thinking. But I also have other ideas.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's because of the theme. Once you get these themes, then you can become a really strong Crazy House players, and it's all pattern recognition. I don't think you've seen this ladder technique before. Let's see here.
That's because pawns are too strong, guys.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. This is exciting. God.
I'm all stressed.
I'm not even stressed. I'm having fun, but I don't know what to play here. Yeah, when my time goes down to 1 minute, that's when I'm gonna be super stressed.
Hmm.
Okay, let's just try this. Okay, and hope for the best.
I hate this variant. What is even going on here? Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Change my opening a little bit. I didn't want to play e5. That's usually what I play every game, but I didn't like the first game that we played. Yeah, this is a problem why I don't like to play the French. I feel so cramped.
Yeah, it does feel like the knight and the pawn, yeah. Or the bishop and
Yeah,
the pawn.
you're playing standard opening. This is the way to play against the French. So
I
I'm
have no
surprised.
idea what I'm doing.
No, you play it really well. No, that's why you have the talent for chess.
No,
Because all of these moves are logical.
anybody can get this much logic.
Yeah, just gotta sure give you a hard time. Hmm, okay. Yeah, could do that. It's risky. I don't want to take chances. Yeah, that can be very uncomfortable. Okay, I'm getting stressed. I think it's harder to play Crazy House when you're black.
Isn't it so for chess as well?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, even in chess, it's harder. No, actually, no. Crazy House is harder. In regular chess, it's easier to equalize as black. And if you're white, then you have like a slight advantage up to like move 20. See that? You're attacking.
Done that.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was 3 second increment. I just realized just now.
I have no idea what. Oh my god, brain. That's not a shogi knight.
How do I do the take back? Yeah. I'm saying it take. That's
Yeah,
upright
you have
counter,
to
so
take
that
my
doesn't.
rook. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. What it is. Sure.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's a much better move. Okay. Now I might have some regrets. Okay, let's see. You don't have two knights. Oh, you have two knights. Oh my god. Okay, that's even worse. Oh wow, that's a really nice move. No, I didn't realize you had that.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh wow, that's brilliant. Oh, great move.
No, I just
Great
ran
game.
out of time. I thought you were winning the whole game.
No, yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, with that game.
Last one, is
Um,
it? Unless we
That's fun.
draw. But I don't think so.
I don't know what happens. Yeah. Who gets the channel points?
Maybe no one because it's a draw.
Okay. Yeah, that was really nice defensive move because I had pawn drop on c7 or a knight drop on f7, and you stopped the two mates. Okay, let's do something exciting.
Yeah, in
Oh,
Shogi you cannot drop checkmate with a pawn drop. That's illegal.
my God, I was thinking knight f7 check, king c7, queen takes bishop, bishop takes, and bishop drop on d8. But then it doesn't work because rook takes. I just realized that.
Oh, the rook, yeah.
I was gonna do that.
I'm not gonna lie,
Uh,
I didn't read any of those. It just felt right. By the way, guys, it seems like chess players use the at mark to show the drop. It's interesting. So you have a plan.
So that was it. 4 games. Okay. Are you still there?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that was it, right? Best out of 4.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, we can move on to something else. Yeah, I got lucky there, Carol. Yeah, I don't know about Knight A5. Yeah, because of the bishop.
I'm raging so hard right now, Paul. I don't want to look at this game anymore.
Okay, no.
I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
want to look at
No,
this variant.
okay. So, um, I have the game that I want to show you where I drew 2 pawns down. I'm gonna give me a second. I'm trying to find that right now. Okay, I think I found it. This is it. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if you can see it, but this is you're a contributor.
Ah, in the
This
previous
is
study.
no, this is the studies with Shogi Harbour.
Uh,
Yeah. So it's called Studies with Shogi
I
Harbour.
found it. Yeah.
You found it, okay. And then I'm looking at the 13 chapter.
Yeah. I can see it.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go over the entire game, but I just want to show you. Oh, I don't. It's supposed to be syncing. Because the main thing that I wanna go over. Let me flip the board. Is the end game. I played this really bad. Up to here was equal, and then I did a very unnecessary sack with b6, which is blunder.
Mm-hmm.
Might be better if you flip the board,
Oh, okay.
Carol. Yeah, because I'm black in this game. This was against name of the kid. He's I think 13, 14 years old, very talented. His name is William. And before I played b6, the position is more or less a draw. I think I'm slightly better, but I wanted to play something very flashy, so I did a sacrifice,
Mm-hmm.
pawn sacrifice with b6, and we did this variation. He calculated really well, and I ended up in a lost position. Like this is completely bad. If you probably check with the engine, it'll probably give you -3, -4. And then I did a very interesting sack right here. Knight takes c3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The reason why I did that was because of obviously after knight takes c3, b takes c3, then there's bishop a3, there's mate. But then he defended with knight e3, and I thought I would have some compensation, but then he defended really well, and we got into a rook and well, oh yeah, where's my extra piece? That's right, I sacrificed. Oh wait, no, I got my piece back. But then I'm down. Right now I'm down 1 pawn, but eventually I was down 2 pawns, and I wanted to show you how I was able to salvage this.
Okay.
Yeah, this was like completely losing for me. Okay, right over here. I'm not looking at the engine right now. I am trying not to, but I think this is a draw. What do you think?
Um, I mean, I would be very angry as white if it's a draw and I have two pawn advantage, but
Yeah, I know. I would be upset too. But the reason why this is a draw is because those two pawns are isolated and it's split.
uh-huh.
I don't know my endgames that well, but I know there are some positions where this is a theoretical draw, and it depends on where the rooks are placed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so here I'm not really too sure. My goal was try to make it so that the king is not in front of the pawn. So right now the king is like next to the pawn, the pawn on the side,
Yeah.
or not in front of the c pawn. So that's what my goal was, and I'm trying to get my king in front of the pawn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that, and I did make some mistakes, but I want to show you the position where I know it was 100% draw. Okay, so I believe that white is still winning here, and I think I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, right over here. Um, I think Lichess on your board shows that it's a blunder.
Yeah, it does.
This move here, I missed the drawing move. I eventually drew this because my opponent misplayed it. But I could have, instead of going up with the king, I could have done something else. And it's a theoretical draw. Confirmed with the engine's
Oh,
evaluation.
should I use the engine? No?
No, 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 don't check the engine.
Don't
Check
check
it
the engine.
later.
Later.
Yeah,
Okay.
then I think it'll be interesting.
Um,
So this is where I actually analyzed it on my own, like real hard, and then I checked with the engine, and I'm confident that after this move, it's a draw.
I mean,
And
I
I
would
can explain to you
have to
why.
consider taking the pawn first, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Okay.
then the other move I could consider is rook to a6. I don't know why, but it just feels blocking the pawn and putting a pressure on the other pawn.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my two ideas, I guess, but I cannot explain them. I mean,
Okay.
probably
So
taking the pawn, he's winning, but
rook takes, but you have to be completely sure. This is where it gets very stressful. Thrilling. Some people will probably call it thrilling because you don't really know the outcome. It's very scary for both sides because white wants to obviously win, not draw, and black wants to draw. Okay, so what's your candidate move as black? Is it rook takes pawn? You did
I
mention rook takes a5, right? That's one. You
yeah.
should always look at captures. So
Okay,
let's just say
let's say we
that's
take
our first. Okay, what's the other? You did mention rook a6, right?
a6. Yeah,
Okay, what's the other? You should think of at least three candidate moves, at least.
I mean, I have to keep the rook on this line, so the only move would be a7, but I don't think
Okay.
it looks.
What do you think
Or
about the move that
king
I?
king a6 or something. I don't know. Yeah, the move that you did, I don't
Yeah,
know.
what do you think about this? I mean, I know it's a blunder, but what if you didn't see the computer's evaluation?
Um, like maybe they can push the h pawn or something, and then like put the king in front of the pawn as a result.
Yeah, maybe we can look at that. Okay. One of them I know is a draw, and I confirmed that with the engine. Okay. But before we look at the engine, you did mention. Okay, so let's start off with rook takes. Okay. So I'm gonna try to, or you want to be white or you want to be black in this position. Like if you're white, you can try to prove that it's a win, and if you're black, you can try to prove it's a draw. What color you want to be?
Maybe white then.
Like, okay. So what do you think you should do here?
Um, well, I was thinking of taking and then trying to put the king in front, but the black king seems to be very close to the pawn. So I was thinking like this, but I wasn't able to establish if it's winning or losing.
Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, what about king b3?
Well, then the king will come here, right?
Yeah, and do you know if that's a draw or if that's a win for you?
Well, he walks into opposition, so they have the upper hand.
Yes. Yeah, so you won't be able to proceed because your king will not be in front of the pawn. This
Yeah.
is from the review from last time. So for the viewers, it will be easy to see that this is clearly a draw because this king is not in front of the pawn. Your king has to be in front of the pawn. Okay, so that was relatively simple. And the variation you suggested is there. Okay, will your king be able to be in front of the pawn after the rooks are traded off?
Yes, no, because probably not. No, yes. Wait, what? Yes.
Yeah, it's really important. Yeah. Okay, so are you able to see? Okay, so let's just try to go through the moves. So after rook takes, king takes. Okay, you'll be white. Okay, what are you gonna play?
The king.
Yeah, king d3. Okay, I'll play king b5,
I go here.
king d4. Okay, and then let's say I play king c6.
Then I'm in front of
Then
the.
good. Okay, what if I play king um instead of king c6, what if I play king b6?
But you said last time, I think it doesn't matter if it's a position or not, or something.
Actually, it really matters. Like when your king is like on the sixth rank, then I don't think it really matters. But it still matters here. So your king's on
So I go here then, or
d4.
something. Wait, no.
Yes, very good.
But
So
that's
if
a
your king
draw
goes
if they
here,
go up and down, no?
that would be a draw. Yeah. Okay, very good. So let's play it for the viewers. So
Maybe.
so you're white. Okay, so okay, you make your move. I'll do that. And then if I go here, and if I go here,
No.
yeah, okay,
Yes,
good.
is it?
And then you know how to proceed after this, right?
Vaguely remember.
Oh, vaguely. Okay, so let's review. Let's review. Okay. Okay. Very good.
Push.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to keep out flanking you, right?
Yeah. Very. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. So that was a good review, and then the pawn promotes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's look at that. The other variation. Where you went there. Okay, so instead of king c6, what happens if I go king b6? This is the trick that I can play, but then as long as you don't fall into it, you'll be fine. So is it king c4 or is it king d5?
I'm brute forcing it. I don't remember. Probably bottom, right? We already talked that it doesn't work if the king is not on the sixth row, so it's probably this one.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That way, it's gonna be just like what we had earlier.
Yeah,
The other one does not work, Carol, because what's the drawing move for black? Yeah. So once black has the opposition, doesn't matter if the king is in front of the pawn, it's a draw. Because the king won't be able to be in front of the pawn, throughout the entire game. Yeah, won't the next like several moves.
I mean, but what would you do, for example, if
Sorry, I put it back just now.
like this? How would you continue? Like push him away,
Oh,
or?
Yeah, you just push him away. Just keep the opposition. Or you don't even have to do that, Carol. You can just go king here. As long as you don't get the king in front of the pawn and give white the opposition.
Okay. So if it's like this position and the king is behind, it's like a draw, theoretically.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, theoretical draw. And also, oh darn, what did I just do?
You
Sorry.
came back to the previous position.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Where did we look at? Oh yeah, right here. Okay, I was able to get back. So here, and then you said there.
D4 is more precise, says hyper. D5, yeah, D4 would be under check. I see.
Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're good. So going back to that position right here.
Mm-hmm.
So rook takes pawn is obviously bad.
So
Okay.
this one.
And you said rook a6. Okay, so something tells me that this is not right. Okay, I haven't really looked at this move during the game, but I think you could just do something like, okay, let me think. Let me think. This is not easy. Like this. So let me try to be white. So you'll be black, and then I'll be white. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, it's okay, yeah, never mind. I have this. Then mm,
you're able to promote the pawn, right? Eventually.
yeah, eventually. So if you take the pawn, then I can check and uh, cut your king off,
Yeah.
and then I should be able to guide the pawn at least to the seventh rank.
Yeah, that looks bad.
Yeah, so it's probably not that. I mean, there's some positions it can get very tricky. I think it's called the Vancouver position, but I think we both agreed that this is losing for black. Okay, so rook a6, probably not it. Rook a7, it will lead to the same thing. Okay, there's one move that works, and it's the move that you said out of the four candidate moves.
A7 or
No, rook a7 leads to the same thing
same
as
thing.
rook a6.
The other move I said was king c5 or something, but
King close, close. King not c5, but
a6? No.
yeah, a6. Yeah. So this is the drawing move. Okay. You're gonna be like, what? Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, but it will make sense later. Okay, so let me show you what actually happened in my game because it's gonna go back to that position.
Oh, okay.
So I did this. So this is actually what happened, and then I went back. I was able to. I was very very lucky because I did not study this. Um, I mean, there's like so many like endgame positions
Mm-hmm.
that you need to know, expert level, master level, and I'm pretty rusty. I should have known this, but I didn't. I was able to find this. Like I brute force calculated it. So after here, I know this is a draw. The reason why is because I can check the king, perpetual,
Mm-hmm.
and if let's say the rook moves, I can take the pawn and I can make it so that the king won't be in front of the pawn because I can check them continuously.
Oh, makes sense.
Okay. So right now it's not clear. I wasn't sure here, but then if you take a look at a few more moves, this is a really nice move. I cut off the king. What is white gonna do?
Hmm. Push
So
the
after
pawn. Woo!
yeah, so after this, like I know it was a draw.
What if they push this?
Okay, so if they push that, then
Just
I will
continue
just
checking.
go there and take the pawn. Next move.
What if they push it again?
Oh, if they push it again, I'll check and take the pawn.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, and if the rook moves, then I'll take this, and then I'll take the c pawn. Afterwards.
Epic. Wow.
Yeah. So it's not. I mean, I know you would get upset. A lot of people would get upset, but if you have studied this position, now you have studied. You know what to expect. So you don't. If you're white, you want to make sure that the king doesn't go, in front of the pawn. So here it was like pretty. So like
You went in front of the wrong pawn. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, so right here, I went there. So like you might think like that this is, completely lost for black, but actually it's black can save this game.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Endgame
try check with
manual hint. The king blocks the
yeah,
most advanced pawn.
yeah, try check with the engine now. I believe it should say 0.00, if I'm not mistaken. That's the last time.
0.3.
0.3. Okay, now try go back just a little bit, like maybe like 5 moves back, and see if he had an advantage. This is where it gets really exciting because it's just 2 pawns. Sorry, not just 2 pawns. I mean, yeah, it's more than 1 pawn. Yeah, plus 0.5 doesn't mean that white can win this.
This is crazy.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you. I was really happy, drawing this. I'm sure my opponent, 13-year-old kid, was very disappointed.
No, around here, white is winning still.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, plus 4.2. Yeah, that's a huge advantage.
So it seems this move was a mistake.
Yeah. So those rooking games can be very tricky. Most of the time, even if you're a pawn up, pawn down, it will lead to a draw.
So this time we cannot
So
move a
even with
pawn.
three pawns versus one, yeah, like most people would think this is winning. Okay, well, yeah, it's right now +5. See, where did he mess up? Oh, you're looking at a variation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had many ways to win, but it's not really easy. You can't really brute force calculate. There's just so many possibilities.
I just want to see one example of how to win such endgame,
Mm.
But yeah, this is quite complex. I have so many questions. But it seems... So it's still winning for black. I mean, previously we said that if they have two isolated pawns, it's hard to win. But here we have even more, like, wider isolated pawns, but it's easier to win, paradoxally. That's interesting. Like, let's say, that, I don't know. Okay, wait, but what if they take here? We take with the king. So even though it's the same rule, like two isolated pawns, somehow that's not a draw according to that rule, yeah?
No, because yeah, there's like a lot of space in between.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
Yeah, but I know if it's like one square apart, most of the time it's a draw.
I
Yeah,
see.
but it depends where your king is at. If your king is far away from the pawn, of course, that's not gonna
Yeah,
be a
it's gonna
draw.
be taken, yeah. The closer the
So
pawns are, the easier for king to stop them both. Yeah, that makes sense.
so I thought that was instructive. I mean, I can show you the entire game, but I think uh, the number one thing I wanted to go over was this position.
Yeah, I found that really interesting, Paul.
Okay, no problem. Do you want to do a little bit more, or are we good with time?
Wait, do you have like one more exercise, perhaps?
Yeah, one more exercise, or should I? Let's see. Let me think. Let me think. Do you want to do like an exercise, or do you want go over like a game like real fast that I played recently?
Oh, you can go if you can go like real fast. Like
Okay, so
if we go
maybe
like
10
in
minutes.
deep study, I think it would need to be the opening, I understand. But if you go quickly, maybe I can learn the flow of the game. So yeah, that would be
Okay,
cool.
sure. So let's do maybe about like
I
10
I
minutes or
don't
so.
know if you say that in chess, but in Go or Shogi, we say that if you like watch many games, you get the right feel about how pieces or how stones should be placed. Do you have the same thing in
Um,
chess?
in chess, it's not like watching the games, but it's more playing. So a lot of people will say, yeah, in order to get a good feel for the opening, you should be practicing playing
Mm-hmm.
a lot of games. Like a lot of blitz games. That way you get a feel for it.
Ah,
So
I
there
see.
is a actual thing.
Hmm,
Rather than just like reviewing, analyzing the games, you need to practice. That's the bottom line.
I see. But yeah,
Okay,
I will enjoy watching the game too.
so this is you're looking at my opponent's perspective. I don't know if you want to see it as white or black, but I was black in this game.
Let me turn that. Flip. Yep.
And I think you would like this because you are a D4 player, even though in the previous stream I did recommend that you should play E4 because it would lead to,
I was playing a
dynamic.
lot of E4 recently. Yeah.
Really? And how did you like that? Did you like it a lot better?
I'm still very confused. I would need to get more ideas, I guess, first. Like I
Okay.
just move the pieces, but it feels like
Maybe
without that
in
objective.
this is the what I'm thinking in the next stream. Maybe you can ask me a lot of questions, about the openings, like or go over some games. Tell me, ask me like what I think you should be playing, in the middle game or in the opening. Of course, you can check with the engine, but
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe I
you can
could bring like some examples of my games or something.
yeah. Okay. So this is a D4 opening. She is, I think, either 15, 16 years old, somewhere from the US. Very talented. I think she's part of the US, youth team. The reason why I know is because she was wearing a jacket. You can tell when you go to these tournaments. A lot of the kids they wear these like Team USA jackets, and it's very intimidating
Ooh,
because
yeah.
that they all have coaches, grandmaster coaches, and
That
they
sounds
play
scary,
for
yeah.
the national team, against other countries. So I was scared. So I was like reviewing some of her games, and I learned that she played the Catalan. Okay, which starts off with G3. So usually in the Catalan, they start off with D4, C4, knight F3, and G3.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually don't start off with this move order, E6. I usually play C6, and then in one of her games, she I think played Queen B3, like somewhere around here, or I think it was a move after. And I didn't have like a prep for that,
I see.
but but after e6, knight f3, knight f6, and c6, like I have a prep for this.
Uh-huh.
So this is more of those move order transposition like techniques that you can use. So like every move counts in chess. You might think, oh yeah, opening just memorize and then just play without thinking the first five moves. No, it's not the case because there's certain moves that your opponents can lead you into a different territory. So
That's
like
crazy. Yeah.
that, that example that I showed you,
Mm-hmm.
if I had played c6, just to review, she might play some. Well, actually, no, I kind of messed it up. Yeah,
The
after knight
queen,
f6,
right?
she would d3.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had a prep for that, that's not a problem, but I didn't. Yeah. Okay. So we played into my prep. So I had this like analyzed. Okay. This is the Catalan, and this setup that I utilizing is the semi-Slav
Mm.
um
Yeah,
type
Slav.
of
Yeah.
structure. Yeah. Okay. And usually when you play this, there's many ways to play against the Catalan, but in this setup, you usually take the pawn
Okay.
and you try to keep the pawn. That's the ultimate goal. Keep the pawn as long as possible
Oh yeah,
And if you
actually
manage,
that looks familiar from my games. Yeah.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I think you played the Botvinnik.
Yeah.
Remember the crazy line?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically here, White's job is to try to get control of this open diagonal and eventually win this pawn. Okay. And Black's plan is to not allow White to capture the pawn easily. And if Black is able to keep the pawn, Black usually has the upper edge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So this is what I played. And then she played a4. Um, I'm not gonna really go too
Sure,
much
yeah,
in
yeah.
depth,
We don't wanna,
but
yeah.
as you can see, I managed to maintain the pawn.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these moves have something in mind to keep the pawn, and every move counts. So like I have to play b5 right here, otherwise I will just simply lose it. Okay, after a4, um, I don't really have to play a6. Oh, sorry, bishop b7 right away, because like let's say I play like bishop e7. Pawn takes. She can go knight e5, and then I can play knight d4. Then that would blunt the bishop's diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
But then she might do
Yeah, that
something like
doesn't look nice.
this. What you want to try to do is you want to try to limit your opponent's counterplay,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to try to defend as more as needed, if you have the time, or if you see like something like a tactical shot that you can like simply crush your opponent, then you should do that, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you really don't have like a quick win, then what you should do is try to improve your position and defend, make it make your defense stronger.
Yeah,
So
same in Shogi
instead,
actually. Yeah.
oh, that's good. Okay, so same approach. So that's why I play bishop here. I have to play that anyways, but then she won't be able to do this. I'm
Because the
preventing her,
bishop is, yeah, hanging.
yeah, from doing that. And in chess, we call that prophylaxis.
Okay.
Yeah. Preventing your opponent from doing what they want. Okay, so I have to do that. And I wanted to, support b5, more,
Mm-hmm.
because usually as white, they would try to undermine with b3 and, break the pawns. So like just to illustrate. So like let's say after castle, let's say I play like a weak move like this, then you would just take and do this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Everything is like
It's
shattered.
gone. Yeah.
Here I still can like defend with this, but then I'm sure like I'm missing something, like a strong reply for white. But just to give you an idea,
Yeah.
yeah, it's better to overprotect. So instead of bishop there, I have to play this move anyways,
Mm-hmm.
a6.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm protecting, like this pawn, my bishop with this queen move. This is a key move in this position. Okay, and the knight move. Okay, so all of the moves that I played, b5, a6, bishop b7, knight bd7, and queen c8, those have to be played in this opening. So as
Mm-hmm.
black, all you have to know is like the concept, which is to defend the pawn and keep your position intact. Then you don't really have to like really memorize. It's actually easy to play this for black, because as white you have to prove that the sacrifice works,
Prove
right?
yourself. Yeah, 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 yeah. But it
So after
seems you're slowly sealing them off and you're slowly getting better.
yeah, okay, and the reason why I didn't want to move the bishop right away is because I didn't really know where to place the bishop. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. So I, kept my position very flexible. Whereas the other pieces, I know I have to move it there and
Hmm.
move this pawn here. So you want to first start off with moving the pieces that you have to move, and then play the other moves later. Like if you have the option to castle, you should castle, right away.
Yeah.
Well, in most cases,
Yeah.
because you have to get your king safe. So same concept. Okay, and then she went with h4. going for a kingside attack. I actually played a little bit too fast, overlooking that she has this move,
Yeah, I wanted to
e5,
ask about that.
and then she
Mm.
played knight g5. Now, Lichess is saying that this is a mistake. Why is it a mistake? What did I play here? Oh, without looking at the notation.
Well, you're under attack. It seems like you have to take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mated on the next move if I don't do anything quick.
Yeah, unless there's some other move. But if you take it, they take it with the bishop, so it doesn't seem like a very bad exchange.
Okay, so you're suggesting that I should take the knight with the bishop?
I mean, there's probably some different move that I'm not seeing, but
Okay. I actually played bishop takes knight,
oh, okay.
and that's actually a really good move. I know in the previous stream, sometime a few months ago, I did mention about the bishop pair
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
Yeah. So in most cases, when in an open position, you want to have the bishop pair. Okay. And this bishop is actually really strong because it controls the dark squares. And you see where all my pawns are? They're
Why?
on the left. Yeah, it's like a Christmas tree.
A
Okay.
very flat Christmas tree, though. It looks like it fell down, like from
Yeah.
like this direction. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so which bishop is the better one? The bishop
Hmm.
on e7. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these. Okay, there we go. Okay, how do I get rid of the
Ah, just
arrows?
click on
Okay,
the board. Yeah.
click on the board. Okay, so is it the bishop on e7 or is it the bishop on b7?
Well, I would
Which one is the bishop?
say the black bishop is better because white pieces are on black squares and your bishop is more free through your pawns.
Yeah, correct. So, a simple rule is you look at the color where the pawns are standing, and they're on the light squares, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the bishop is on the same color as the pawns, then it's considered a bad bishop. But if
Yeah.
it's not, it's a good bishop because of the range. This bishop is hemmed in by the pawns. It doesn't have, any range. It's like a pawn, big pawn,
Yeah, I think
not
this
doing it.
is like one of the rules you explained to me on one of the first
Yeah.
lessons we had together.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is a simple rule, but over time you need to like know this like really well because when you get like a complex position like this, you may not, find the right approach.
Mm.
And the reason why this is I'm going over this because this is very counterintuitive, really confusing because I said this is the bad bishop, the good bishop,
Yeah.
but then I'm actually the good bishop,
You're
for the knight.
exchanging. Yeah, that seems really dubious. Yeah.
No, very counterintuitive. Now this is where it gets exciting, Carol.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking long term, and I was thinking to get rid of the knight. So these two pieces will be traded. These two pieces will be traded. These two pieces will be traded because I have eventually I have
Yeah.
c5 pawn break, and I'll be left with okay, of course there will be rooks and queens on the board, but I will be left with let me get rid of these arrows. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay. Oh my god, I am such a noob at this. Okay. You said click anywhere on the board. Okay. So I will be left with this bishop. Oh wait, sorry, this knight,
Yeah.
and my opponent will be left with that bishop.
Yep.
Okay. Now, who has the better minor piece? Is it me or is it her?
Well, there's gonna be their bad bishop.
Yeah, because it's on the same color as
Yeah.
her pawn,
But I never
right?
heard of a bad knight, so maybe there is
Yeah.
something in
Okay.
it.
So no, there is yeah, I no bad knight. Yeah, I haven't really heard of a bad knight, but there's good knights.
Mm-hmm.
And usually they have an outpost.
Yeah, so the
Okay,
question is, do you have an outpost? But yeah.
but that's the position that I was going for. Okay, so just watch. So I did this, and yeah, everything was pretty straightforward. She shouldn't have taken it with the pawn. Um, that's what Lichess is saying. She should have probably taken back with the queen, Why is that? Let's see. Let me think. Yeah, not with the pawn. I don't really know the reason.
To be
Oh, okay. I think taking with the queen maybe so that yeah, she can, play
yeah,
b3
I
and
think
then
so.
try to shatter the pawns. Yeah. Whereas if she takes it with the pawn, it's very static. There's no way she will be able to break my pawn chain.
Ah, yes, the knight on the rim is dim, but the knight, as opposed to the black color bishop, can change its position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, so she took with pawn.
Yeah. Took with the pawn, which is a mistake. And then I played rook there. The chess is saying the engine is saying it's not good and saying that I should have played c5 instead.
Oh, yeah, like what you
Just
said.
to get to the point, yeah. But I was really worried that she might have like bishop e7 attacking my rook and then attacking c5 and going back to the team prophylaxis. I didn't want to give her opportunities,
Mm-hmm.
so I defended. Like try to keep my position intact. So I did that, and then she went with this bishop move, attacking the pawn, which like I think most people would do. But you know what the computer likes? What do you think the computer likes in this position as white?
Um,
And this is gonna be real crazy.
okay, real crazy move.
Yeah, and you can check with the engine to confirm because I did check this move with the engine. I was like, what? That just doesn't make sense.
I
Yeah. Thanks, yellow traffic light. Rookie 8 is a nice move. There
no.
might be like a tactical nuance why Rookie 8 is bad. Um, I think Carol would agree with me. We still gotta respect the engine choice. There's a reason why um a lot of grandmasters, utilize the engine. You can't trust the engine 100% of the time though. Yeah, but you can make the use it as a tool to help you with your chess. And I think the engine's suggestion instead of rookie 8 c5 right away is better. I agree with the engine choice because of the tactical possibilities. So,
Mm,
you know what white should be playing in this position? If
I
not, I can just
I don't know,
tell you what it.
queen d4 or something.
Oh my God, you found it! How were you able to find it? That's amazing. Queen e4.
Yeah,
Why? Why would you put your queen there?
because I
What's your...
want to have queen in front of the enemy king, but also put the pressure on the bishop, and it just
Okay,
feels.
good. Yeah, so you are doing like a prophylaxis move, okay, and at the same time attacking Black's king.
Oh, and pinning the pawn. Okay, that's the.
Yeah. So what you're doing is you're stopping me from playing c5,
Mm-hmm.
and you might do something like pawn takes, rook takes, and I don't know, like maybe queen takes. But this pawn, the pawns like this, is not as good as you know.
Yeah, it's doubled,
Let's,
right?
yeah, let's see. Let's get rid of that. Okay.
I will do. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So so like let's say
Paul, you have to click on empty space when you delete the.
oh, empty space.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, so let's just say I play a random move like this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then pawn takes, rook takes, and queen takes. This structure is not good for black, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whereas like let's say okay, I'm just gonna go back like that. Actually, let's say bishop there and pawn there. Okay, so pawn takes, pawn takes. This structure is better for black,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like looking at other tactical possibilities. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
looking at just unstructured. So that is the reason why Queen E4 is good because White is actually threatening to, take this, and Black won't be able to take it back with the C pawn. We'll have to take it with the A pawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's strong. So this is why you
But
should have
more
pushed the pawn
importantly,
earlier. You were in hurry, actually, right?
yeah, but more importantly, who cares about those pawns there? This is stronger
Yeah, that's what I
because of
wanted as well.
yeah, yeah, and you have this too. Yeah, it's just too strong.
Yeah, that felt
So
good.
like let's say I just make a random move. So queen here, and then now I don't know. Let's just say this. Then
Mm-hmm.
this is almost game over. And then you can go king here and then rook
Eek.
here.
Eek. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
terrifying.
It's the kind of position that you like. Of course, black can play this and trade the bishop, but you get the point. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Of course.
it's quite scary.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to go over that with you. Okay. So she didn't really find the best reply, bishop e4, which is what most people would play. But if you're Carol, then yeah, you'll play queen e4. And then now I got the star move c5, and
Kara wouldn't understand when she played this move. That's the problem. She's like, "Oh, that looks good," but having no ability of explaining why it's good. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, this is I wanted to give you like a lot of test like positions, but maybe maybe this would be the last test position.
Okay.
Okay. No, actually I want to do like three more. Okay,
Okay.
real quick. Oh,
Three more.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. This is exciting. Okay. Why did I play this bishop c6 instead of something else? Like let's say bishop takes bishop. Yeah, why did I play bishop c6? There's a good logic behind that. And she's attacking my pawn on b5. So maybe that's a hint right there, but
I mean, if you take the bishop, the queen is active. If you don't take the bishop and you go to c6, you're threatening to take the pawn actually on a4.
yeah.
But also, if they take it, you can just exchange the rook and wait. No, you cannot take it because then the queen. Oh no, it's still protected, so you can get the control over the a file or something.
Yeah, that too. I think you have the right idea. Okay. So bishop c6 is a really good move. Um before I mention about that. When I was really young, okay, when I was a kid, I thought trading the pieces was really good. If you have an opportunity to trade, I thought trading was the way to,
Mm-hmm. To go.
simplify the position and get an advantage. That's what I thought. And I see a lot of kids doing that. They just trade pieces. Every opportunity they can get when trading pieces, they will take it. But as you know, that's not the best way to
Yeah.
play chess or shogi.
Yeah.
Okay, and in
Well,
chess,
shogi is different, but sure.
but in chess, okay, you want most of the time you want to make your opponents trade the pieces most of the time.
Mm.
So like we like tension, on the board. So if you see a lot of grandmaster games, they don't like to trade pieces. They like to have like a complicated, pawns like attacking each other, knights attacking other knights, bishop. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I was told that watching Grandmaster games give me no value and I should be playing games, so I don't know what you mean. It's a joke.
Oh,
It's a very
okay.
complicated joke, but
Okay. Next time, I'll maybe show you some examples,
okay.
some grandmaster games.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just in general, what you want to do is you want to keep the tension. You don't want to trade, um, you know, without thinking. There has to be a good reason, why trading would be, in your favor or in your opponent's favor. You got to assess that. Okay, so in this position, it's better that she trades the bishop because if I take her bishop, then I'm going to activate the queen, which is what you said, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing that, I won't be able to put my queen on the light squares. The light squares are really weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to put my queen on the black squares. It's not really doing much. Like, I need to get the queen out of the pawn chain. Okay. Now, if she takes the bishop, then I can get my queen there, and this queen won't be able to, counterattack my queen. So I have the control of the light squares. If the queen wants to, control that long diagonal, would have to go here, would have to go here, and would have to go there, and it's
Yeah.
very time consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
It's a
just have
really
more
nice
control.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So just wanted to go over that. Okay, and then now I got what I wanted. My queen is very active, and then I traded the rook. I did that. My plan is like very simple. Let's see. Well, okay. So I played. I wanted to give you like a test, but then I showed the move. Okay, so I played queen d5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a key. This is a key move. Okay, why did I play queen there? Okay, what were my next two moves? Okay, this will be the last test.
Well, something about b4 and d4.
Oh, you see it. Okay,
But
yeah,
I
that's
don't
it.
know which
So,
orders the problem is, yeah.
what's the correct order? So she played rook c1. Okay, just to make it easier. Okay, what did I play here?
b4 maybe?
Yeah, okay, so
But then we
if
can pin the
b4,
pawn, yeah.
what happens if, like, let's say pawn takes pawn?
Or you just push it again?
You could, but what else do you have? You have many ways to do this. Probably pushing the pawn would be better, I think, but you could also do something else.
Well, take it with the knight. Oh no, take the e pawn. I don't know. There's so many options.
Yeah, take the e pawn. Yeah, with the
Knight.
not with the queen. Yeah, with the knight.
Yeah.
Okay, so after here, I don't know which is better. Probably the pawn push, but like you have devastating threats if you take it with the knight. But if the knight goes there and the king, king runs, you can't really like win something. Oh no, you can. You can take this pawn, and that's a check. So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
king
yeah.
can't go.
He cannot go there.
So so after this move, the king can go here,
Yeah, there's queen check or something.
but then there's no really mate. Yeah. So probably you want to save that for later. So after queen there, then maybe you could probably take the queen, bishop, and then take the pawn. Maybe.
Mm.
Let's see, does that work? Okay, I'm
I
trying to
mean, we
figure
have
this out.
such amazing passed pawns, so it looks
Yeah.
convincing.
And then you're threatening knight there.
Mm-hmm.
And if bishop here, if bishop goes there, then you have actually a really nice move knight there.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
take the rook because this rook is hanging, and then you just push the pawn. The
Nice.
pawn is too advanced, so you have millions of ways to win this.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Like
convinced.
you could play this, like if the bishop doesn't go there, like if you have four free moves, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah, so you can't really stop that. Okay, but that was one variation. So if here, then what do you play?
Wait. Take the d pawn.
Yep, you found it real fast. Okay, not this way because then you lose this pawn, right?
Yeah.
You take it with you after this, you take this pawn so that you don't give your opponent time to recapture this because you're threatening. So this kind of reminds me of shogi. It's like you got to keep on attacking. Don't give your opponent chance to survive, chance
Mm.
to uh have them start taking the initiative and attacking your king.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's what happened. And I played there, putting my queen behind the rook, and she checked me, and I decided that it's better to guard with the knight. And then I went there, here, and what's the finish?
B1.
Yeah, with the
But then
idea of
taking the bishop.
yeah, so rook b1, and rook can't take because pawn takes, but after rook b1, and on the next move you go rook takes rook, right?
Yeah, and
And
the
bishop
bishop
takes.
takes, then you have to check to take the bishop.
Yeah, yeah. Or you could go queen there first, but yeah, whatever the case,
Oh, or the queen
you
first. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
But
go
the
queen
queen
there
first,
too.
he's not gonna take it, right?
Yeah, but you could do this: rook here, and then queen there.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Then after rook takes this or rook takes that, then you recapture with the pawn and you'll make next move.
Yeah.
But she played there,
Mm-hmm.
okay. And what do you think I played?
Well, okay, wait. We have few options here.
Okay, this is a puzzle,
Um,
an easy puzzle.
Queen sacrifice.
Okay,
H1. No,
actually, it's
maybe
Tsume.
not because we rook. Yeah, the rook Tsume. Wait, is it
Yeah,
Tsume?
yeah.
Ooh, wait. Yeah, rook takes rook, king takes, queen check, mate.
Oh, you saw that really fast. I know
I'm
you're good
sorry.
with. Yeah, that was fast. That was too fast. I promise. Like during the game, I didn't see it that fast. It took me about like 30 seconds or a minute. Or yeah, you spent like 10 seconds or 5.
Well, that's because you told me there is something, but during the game you
Oh,
didn't know there is something.
oh, true, true, true. I was actually looking at the queen sacrifice too.
Yeah, I was thinking
But
of different moves, but
for the viewers, yeah,
yeah, that's much faster way of winning than the moves I was considering.
yeah. Okay,
Is this how
sorry,
you
it was.
won?
Yeah, this is how I
Oh,
won.
nice! Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. So I wanted to show this not because okay, I'm like trying to like boast. Oh yeah, I won my game. Okay, that's
Oh,
not the
you
point here.
definitely should boast.
Yeah, the point is this is there's a lot of like strategic principles that I utilize, having the good bishop, no, sorry, have making it so that your opponent retains the bad bishop and you having the good knight, but it's not as straightforward as you think,
Yeah,
because we thought that black should be keeping this bishop. Yeah, so this is it was very counterintuitive. Most people would not take this. Yeah.
yeah.
So there's that idea. And we also talked about the opening, how certain moves like have to be played. You play those moves first and then you play the others like later, like when you have that time.
The
What else?
prophylaxis and stuff.
Yeah, prophylaxis. And then yeah, we also talked about the bishop c6. Is it better to trade or is it better for your opponent to trade the pieces?
That was a beautiful one.
Yeah. Okay. And I wanted to give you this position as a test, but I didn't.
I
But
probably
this
wouldn't
is
find it. This is too weird looking.
no, no, no. I think you'll be able to find it. But this is also a key move, putting the queen in a centralized position. Like in chess, it's very important to occupy the center and have a lot of space.
I see.
So the
Now that you
queen,
mention it, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, queen radiates the entire board. And if we also like looked at what happens after, oh sorry, going back to this position, um oh yeah, so after pawn takes and we looked at knight takes, right? Now you see how strong this knight is compared to this bad bishop. The knight is like an octopus.
Oh my god, I love your metaphors today. Queen is like a sun, knight is like an octopus. I love it.
Yeah, no, I didn't make that up. I took it from somewhere else.
But it's brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, there were a lot of things that you can take away from this game, and I've also gone over this with some of my friends, and I felt that I think it would be beneficial for you and for the your I guess your fans.
Thank you. It was really cool game. You've pointed out many things. I'm glad we did it, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you liked it, and I think the viewers like it as well.
Somebody mentioned some Dorfman method, but it's going over my head. Very instructive, someone said. Getting excited about pushed pawns. Yeah, it seems like chat enjoyed it as well, Paul.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'll leave this for you to study, so I'm not gonna delete this. So yeah, you can
Thanks.
just go over.
All right, so time's up, so I will have to finish the stream. But guys, Merry Christmas to you all. If you celebrate Christmas, if you don't, well, happy holidays. We will be back with our next stream. I cannot say if it's Sunday or Monday, but if you wanna be notified, remember to join our Discord. And the Shogi chess stream we will have to reschedule a little bit because Paul has a tournament next week, and in 2 weeks I had something planned as well.
Yeah.
So we will have to reschedule, but again, everything else will be posted on the Discord. C.L. Smith is asking, do you stream, Paul?
Oh no, I don't.
You
I'm
should
not as
maybe.
good as Carol. Yeah. And
No, stream chess.
no, it really depends on how much time I have, but like I respect you, Carol, and other streamers out there. You folks, dedicate your time, for the viewers, and you're committed. Like let's say you do this stream every Sunday, you do it every Sunday. I don't think I can commit. I mean, I'm committing with you, of course, Carol, like every week, but I don't know if I can do that on my own. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just too tired. I don't want to do the stream today. I'll do it like a month from now. Yeah, I know myself really well. So until I can commit myself, then yeah.
I'm type of person, as the chat probably knows, that I get distracted very easily, and I change the things that I'm working on very quickly. But with the stream, it's somehow stuck with me. So once you start and you see that people are enjoying, you feel like doing it for them. So maybe you could give
Oh,
it a shot.
yeah, maybe. It's not gonna be just like chess for me. I want to do some music, ukulele, and just like you, Carol, I speak Japanese, so I want to do a,
Mm.
Japanese like stream too. So I have like all kinds of ideas, but I just don't know how much time I can allot. I have to start, yeah, one way or another, but
Well,
we'll see.
hey, and the New Year's starting time for New Year's resolution. Maybe that could be one
You're
of
right.
them. Yeah.
Okay, think about that.
Thank you,
That's true.
CL Smith, for 100 bits. And also, that Octo Night in the chat is beautiful. It's terrifying, but it's beautiful. Now I will have a very wicked image of the night after the stream.
The octopus knight.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Never thought about the night as an octopus, but it makes me laugh, and it's
Yeah, because of
helps
its
with
ape.
visualization. All right, so chat, thank you very much. Paul, thank you a lot for teaching me so well
Problem.
today. And yeah, Merry Christmas, guys, and I will see you after Christmas. Bye bye.
Take care. Christmas.